It's great. It's a very big market. It's an enormous market with many things to be done and many things to be corrected and developed. Yes, it's a great opportunity. For the P&T organization, for the company I work for, we are headquartered in Hong Kong, which is a bit unusual for most of the companies here. We are the 9th largest in the world, and the Hong Kong office has the majority of people. We are only 160 here, but a very good size to do any type of project which we are doing and developing. So it's a great market for us to develop in. Oh, we're doing several projects in Dubai. We're doing the Viceroy on the Palm, several residential buildings. We are doing master plans for hospitals, and we are building a hospital, first mental hospital in Sharjah. It's the design there. And then we work in Saudi Arabia for Qatar Foundation, in Jordan for Jumeirah Group, and in Kazakhstan for Abu Dhabi Wealth Fund. We do the headquarter in Abu Dhabi, in Baku for the energy company there, and Lagos, Nigeria. We go everywhere, thanks to Emirates. Of course, there are challenges everywhere. They're different. In Europe, it will be to be allowed to build what you're designing. There are hearings, and everybody has a say, and nothing happens for years. In this part of the world, you don't have that. You have other challenges, and I think one of the bigger challenges is some kind of indecisiveness, you can call it, when things change from one thing to the other, partly because the targets here are moving very fast. What can sell today may not sell in a month's time. So that's a challenge for us here. I think the trends are, how can I say, they are developing in a way, in a positive way, I would say. It's more about the human and about the activities we do, rather than showing off what we can do technically. I mean, obviously we have the biggest building or tallest building in the world, but I think the focus now is much more, and all the discussions you hear here, for instance, it's about humanizing architecture and the built environment, humanizing it. What happens between the buildings? What makes people happy? Yeah, one thing is that you have several Young Architects Awards. I think there should be one for women and one for men. I crit at the university at Sharjah, American University in Sharjah. I go in and crit as a crit. I think about 80% or more are girls studying architecture, which is quite remarkable. When I studied, it was many more men than women. So because of that, it seems to be more of a female profession. I don't know. And why not? I mean, women are good at multitasking, and being an architect, you have to multitask. So it's in a way very obvious. And if it goes towards humanization, I think women are much more sensitive than men. We can do big things and incredible things, but Saadid can also do incredible things. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to be a conductor, and then I changed that at an age of 8. So since I was 8, I knew I was going to be an architect. And the reason was that I have grandparents that lived in a manor in Sweden with a French garden and English garden and stables, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And I wanted to be part of creating these wonderful things. That decided it for me. I think it's important for any type of, you can call education or open your minds, to talk to other like-minded people in the same profession. It's always fruitful, and you also get to meet people that you've actually met earlier in your profession. I just met a guy from another company who worked in Hong Kong at the same time as me, and it opens up a dialogue. So now he explained how his company is operating, and I learned from that. Maybe there are things in that can help me develop our company. So the cross-fertilization is very important. So far it's been very, very good. Particularly the last discussion about future cities I thought was very interesting. No, sure, I'm sure as long as Oliver Epgrave is there, he'll call on me.